For centuries, the Netherlands became rich by being open to the world, known for its permissive attitude towards sex, drugs and corporate profits. This small, waterlogged country has punched above its weight economically. An expansionist trading power, it gave birth to the world's first multinational corporation and remains Europe's largest stock trading center. Now facing tensions over housing shortages and immigration, there is a new consensus against unfettered growth at any cost as voters head to the polls. Candidates in Wednesday's elections are vying to shut down their countries. The outgoing government set a high bar for others. To complement Amsterdam's Keep Out campaign targeting young British men, they devised policies to deter foreigners who had long seen the country as so attractive. They plan to flights, reduce immigration numbers and tax breaks for foreign workers. Center-right incumbents are ahead in the polls. According to most polls released ahead of the election, one competitor has a slogan that sums up this new era of modest ambition: everything can't be done everywhere at once. This is not prevailing attitude in fifth largest economy of European Union, a large part of which is built on land reclaimed from sea. Until a few years ago, the Netherlands' reputation among the most business-friendly countries was solid. The greater the challenges, the more we look inward, said Sandra Phlippen, chief economist at ABN Amro. In a country whose fragmented electoral system makes coalition governments inevitable, consensus is important and is currently centered around a recalibration of the public of the Netherlands. Dilan Yeşilgöz-Zegerius, who spent most of campaign as the frontrunner, has made crackdowns on immigration central to her campaign for ruling VVD, whose leadership she inherited from outgoing Prime Minister Mark, even though she was once a refugee herself. Rutte, Frans Timmermans leads the alliance of the Green Left and Labour parties. As EU's climate czar, he was the architect of bloc-wide environmental policies that were instrumental in forced closure of farms in his country. The latest poll showed him climbing into a tie for first place. Pieter Omtzigt, who represents a separatist party founded just before these elections, is the architect of a plan approved by Parliament last month to narrow the income tax exemption on foreign salaries. He fell to fourth place in the poll conducted on Monday night. The other candidate in the leading group is Geert Wilders, who is responsible for popularizing anti-immigration sentiment for many inside and outside the country. The far-right Freedom Party rose to third place as of Monday night, which could help it take over its decisive role after the election. Yeşilgöz-Zegerius refused to rule out partnering with him in a recent interview with Bloomberg. The mood had already begun to change under Rutte, who plans to retire from Parliament as soon as the next Prime Minister is named. It's C.